Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this Monday morning. Everybody loves these Monday mornings. Get ready for a big week, though, at work and outdoors and with family and friends. And first, our weather, though, by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin 77. High today now at 71 and lows 52. Really, this is a seasonal average right here. It's going to be really nice. I've got some cold weather coming in. I mentioned last week about Willard Weatherman calling a big old front a Siberian Express, but now he was on to something, because now what the meteorologists call it is a polar vortex. And I laugh every time I see it, because I think about that, what Willie the Weatherman used to say years ago. But now, anyway, the water temperature is 7 degrees. I have a chart I'm going to show you in a second about the 7-degree water temperature. Moon phase, it's Monday, so let's look at our moon phase. Had a big full moon Monday night, and this was a special full moon. Now, I know we talk a lot about October, but this one, and look at it for the whole month. And the moon's important in outdoors. And we've got a new moon to be coming like November the 23rd, be way on down the road, about 3 or 4 weeks. But I talked to a captain this past weekend, and he was telling me that Monday should be an ideal day for fishermen, because that's really when it's been a slow fall run, and he said it really should take off right at this full moon. They've been waiting for a cold front or two, and the full moon in November really going to start pushing those mullet and those flounder, and really going to see some action. That's coming from a captain who makes a living fishing, so just want to pass that on to you. Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. We're looking at a low tide this morning at 9:04. Today's November 10th. 9:04 low and a high at 10:34 tonight. Good strong tides most of the week. In fact, all week long we're going to have some really good tides. Our marine forecast should be coming out of south-southwest at about 7. And I'd mentioned the water temperature. You talk about a lot. We says at 7 degrees. I was looking in my notes and all about when the last time it was 7 degrees. So this is in April the 17th. It was 20 degrees between 10th and 7th. That's when it hit 7 degrees right there of this year. So what I'm trying to say, we've had about 6 months of 70+ degree water temperature, which has been really good. So it's at 7 now. It's going to go down, but that whole window of time been close to 6 months there. So, and I'll draw you a chart pretty soon how it went down so fast. It dropped like 6 degrees in 10 days. It's amazing. All right, that takes care of our weather. Let's go and take our break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Last week I had our students of the month on, and most of the time we get our students of the month from Mosley, because that's where I teach, and I know the kids and all, but I want y'all to know that, I'll take some other kids too. These other schools, there are a bunch of great kids out here all throughout the Panhandle. If you can sort of get a teacher to get a hold of me and bring them down or something, I'll be glad to have them, once a month on Panhandle Outdoors. So just get in touch with me, and we'll see what we can do. I know and a lot of young people watch this show. I hear from them when I go to a ball game or something. They'll come up to me and talk about the show. All right, now, hunter safety course over at Chipola College, November 22nd, free hunter safety course. Now, you know how the process is. You do your internet work, you do that first, and then you go to classroom. On that Saturday, you go to classroom 4 hours, and then you have 3 hours on the range, and that's your hunter safety program you do. But they'll be having at Chipola College on November the 22nd. Also, speaking of announcements, free state park entrance tomorrow, Veterans Day, all over the state of Florida. Free entrance to all the state parks. So you've been wanting to do something, you have off tomorrow, you want to pay anything to go in there. So keep that in mind. Let your friends all know about it. All right. Now, a lot of times we talk about just riding around on Sunday afternoon, or with your wife or your family or something, or just riding through the woods. And a lot of times you just never know what's going to happen. I've got to the point now where I take my camera with me almost all the time, and most people have the phone camera, so we're getting a lot of stuff captured we normally wouldn't get. So we're going to roll this video, Jeff. It's on a Sunday afternoon ride. All right, folks, we haven't found the bears yet, but we're going to go look for that pot of gold right there at the end of that rainbow. I think it's out in that cornfield. That's beautiful. We just had a heavy rain and come through, and look at that. That is gorgeous. It goes all the way around. That's the whole thing. Look at that. You never know what a Sunday afternoon drive is going to bring you. We done seen a big old cottonmouth, beautiful rainbow, and we out here bear hunting. All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's look at our fishing game forecast for today. Brought to us by Mark Coward of Edgewater Beach Realty. Our time from 12:30 to 2:30. That's this morning now, 12:30 to 2:30. This afternoon, 1:06 to 3:06. A good time right after lunch and all. Okay, let's give away this bag from Quails Forever. Okay, it's like Ducks Unlimited. Got Jeff Peck's big DVD in here, T-shirt, Ducks Unlimited cap. How about a Panhandle Outdoors decal, knife from National Wild Turkey Federation, pliers, and 3 or 4 fishing lures in there, and some FWC stuff. So it's some really good stuff in there. So make sure you've always registered. Now we're gonna, we'll have to register again starting in January, but we still got plenty of time between now and Christmas. Be giving plenty of stuff away. So let's mix it up in here and see what we got, see who the winner's going to be. Now all I got to do is come by the station here at 23rd Street, and the winner is Graham Jones. I know Graham will use it. Graham watches the show a lot. So Graham, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put your name right in the side right here. So when you come out of the studio, you can pick it up right there. Okay? Sit right over here. Now, this time of the year, you can do any kind of fishing. A lot of people talking about hunting and all, but you want to make sure you get some good fishing in. And what's important is you want to go where they are. One of my favorite spots to go, I've been there a lot, is to go along the what I call the Highland Park Canal. Some people call it St. Joe Canal. They call it that a T right down at the end of it. So we're going to look at this video. It's, always some good fishing there. You got to catch the tide right. You got to find where that structure is. You remember how important structure is in fishing. So let's take a look at this video. Gail and I went out one afternoon and did this. All right, let's roll it. Hurry up. Okay, folks, here we are, White City, at the big bridge, putting in about the middle of the day. We just have been in a hurry. We're going to go up here to tee and see what we can do. All right, let's go. All right, folks, got situated now. We're right here at a tee. I'm gonna call this a tea party. If you look out here at all the boats, can you believe that? Is that a good sign of things going on? So we're at the tee where the Intercoastal and the Island View Canal meet. Folks call it the tee, and I'm gonna start naming this a tea party. And oops, I got a bite. Hold on. I got a fish. Hold on. Oh, look now, nice trout here. All right, nice trout. Nice little trout. Start off good. Been here a few minutes. Aren't they beautiful? You can feel they're so cold this time of year. They're so cold. Okay, let's let him go. Okay. There you go, buddy. All right, got another one. It just came off. That's what happens sometimes, but I'm gonna call it fishing and not catching. Look at that big old crab right here. Look at that crab. You see that? Look at that. You want me to see if we can catch him? He wants that bad. Where you go? You think he'll bite me? Alright. Listen, I want my shrimp back. Give me my shrimp. Give me my shrimp. Ow! Oh no. Well, it's just wintertime fishing. And they're real slow. See, he's very lethargic. But that don't mean he can't bite. And the big old claws will hurt. So I'm gonna try to. You want him? Okay. Alright, ready? Uh-oh. He's warming up. There you go. That was a catch and release on a winter crab. These folks over here, I think, I hooked a pelican. Not on purpose. Pelican fishing. I got another one. It's like a traffic jam out here. This one ain't real big. That one ain't real big. Yeah, that one. That one's about 10 inches. They're pretty though, aren't they? I got another one. All these fish are coming out of the same hole. We've been here about an hour. We haven't moved. It's a little bit bigger. That's the same about speckled trout. Once you get into them, you know, one hole. That's a pretty one there. You see that one? Oh, redfish. A little baby red. I knew he was fighting pretty strong. The speckled trout and redfish, a lot of times they stay in the same hole. All right, you're gonna hop out. There it is. All right. Folks, on this trip, it's my wife and I love fishing with my wife. She's good, but she's always behind the camera. I try to switch with her sometimes and show the fish she catches, but she won't let me do it. We're fishing. You can see how beautiful it is. Looking down the canal, you see the Highland View Bridge down there, and you see the boats. It's a winter afternoon. And real nice. It's warmed up. I've taken off my sweatshirt. We're fishing 2 or 3 ways. Gold spoon. I've got a Carolina rig set up. We're big piece of shrimp on them, so we just doing a little bit of everything, but we stayed in one spot right now. It's staying pretty steady, so it's fun. We're down at the T at Highland View. There it is. Again, they all come out of the same hole. There you go. I'm fishing a Carolina rig with a shrimp on it. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Okay, we'll let him go right there. You got him? Okay, this is, again now, this is a tea party. Look at all the boats. Oh, I got another one. Right, to be honest with you, I think we'll catch him more than anybody else. But don't tell them that. Here he is. There he is. All right. I'm gonna put them up and release them. Okay, I was throwing this gold spoon really up against the shore. Look here. On a gold spoon. Okay, there you go. I want y'all to look what I got this one on. That's Captain Joe's gold flake. Look at that. And I was catching one a while ago on a gold spoon, and I know Captain Joe's is hard to beat. Look at that. I love that color. See that gold flake right there? Captain Joe, he'll be proud of that. All right. All right, that's a little bit bigger. That's a little bit nice. All right. Okay. All right. One thing we got going for us today is it's overcast. I love overcast days, but look at that cloud formation right there. Is that cool or what? Well, I say it's cool. All right, folks, I want to tell you exactly where we are now so you can fish this same spot and catch some fish. If you look around, we're at the end of the canal, right at the T. We have fished this one spot for a couple of hours, and right now I think we've caught over 30 some odd back of trout and one redfish. There's that real estate sign over there. You can see where we are. There's the other side. A lot of the boats have been moving around. We just stayed in this one spot. Okay, scanning around. You see way down there, you can see the Highland View Bridge. You can still see quite a few people are fishing, including that big seagull, or pelican, I mean. All right, and folks over there, but show how close we are to the side over here. We're about 25 to 30 yards off the bank, off the east bank, right there. All right, got one again on Captain Joe's. That little speckled green. Plus, I got a really lightweight, ultralight rod and reel, and these small trout are fun to catch. I'm telling you. Over there. You see, that's Captain Joe. Joe Hebert. I'll be proud of this one. That's nice. That's a nice one right there. Look at there. Send that to Joe. I'm catching so many fish, I'm having to sit down. I'm getting tired. I got another one.
There you go. I got another one. And guess what? Captain Joe again. This is a fish on lure. That's that gold flake. It's not a big one, but they're fun to catch on this little lightweight snapshot. There you go. There it is right here. Copperhead. Okay. And this rod and reel is a little snapshot. It's super lightweight. I got another one. We got a good hole, folks. About every cast I'm getting one. There he is. Now you don't want, ain't nothing to write home about, but like I say, it's lightweight and it's fish on lure. There you go. We're going on off there, buddy. Come on. One thing keep in mind on these winter days, you really got to fish slow. And that he hit at that time, I just was touching it. And that's when they're going to hit. You got to fish slow in the wintertime. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up out here at the tee. We've had a good afternoon. Been cloudy, overcast. We've caught probably close to 40 speckled trout and one redfish. And I tried all different ways. I like to fish all different ways, but my favorite was Captain Joe's fish on gold flake right here and this little snapshot reel. We caught some nice ones off it. To be honest with you, I think my wife caught more than I did, but I didn't want to say too much about that. But we've had a good time, and the best thing though is we got out here on the afternoon and didn't have to worry about anybody bothering us all these people around, but everybody handled themselves well. The fish were out here. A lot of people moved around, but we just sort of stayed in one spot. So that's it for today. Listen, thank y'all for watching our show.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.